们是读经的时间。
Let's read the scriptures.
今天的经文是在希伯来书12章18到29节。
It's at Hebrew chapter 12, verse 18 to 29.
我们希伯来书讲的也快讲完了，还有1章多就讲完了。
We have one more chapter, we'll finish this book.
我们把今天的经文读一遍。
Let's read the verse.
18节，请。你们原不是来到那能摸的山，此山有火焰、密云、黑暗、暴风，角声与他说话的声音。那些听见这声音的，都求不要再向他们说话，因为他们当不起所命他们的话说。靠近这山的，即便是走兽，也要用石头打死。所见的极其可怕，甚至摩西说：“我甚是战惊。”你们乃是来到锡安山，永生神的城邑，就是天上的耶路撒冷。那里有千万的天使，有名录在天上诸天子之会所共聚的总会，有审判众人的神，和被成全之义人的灵魂，并新约中的中保耶稣，以及所洒的血，比亚伯的血所说的更美。你们总要谨慎，不可弃绝那向你们说话的，因为那些弃绝在地上警戒他们的，尚且不能逃罪，何况我们违背那从天上警戒我们的呢？当时他的声音震动了地，但如今他应许说，再一次我不但要震动地，还要震动天。这再一次的话是指明被震动的，就是受造之物都要挪去，使那不被震动的长存。所以我们既得了不能震动的国，就当感恩，照神所喜悦的，用虔诚敬畏的心侍奉神，因为我们的神乃是烈火。好，我们开始做一个祷告。
Let's pray.
天父，我们感谢你，
Heavenly Father, we thank you.
感谢主你自己的荣耀，
We thank you for your glory.
感谢你话语中的智慧，
And we thank you for the wisdom in your words.
好让我们这些属于神的人，我们能够在你的智慧当中，我们能够朝你而行。
And so that we can walk on your path in your wisdom.
因为你的话语是我们脚前的灯，路上的光。
Because your words are the light of our path.
感谢祷告奉耶稣基督的名，
Pray in Jesus Christ's name.
阿门。
Amen.
好，今天讲到的题目是侍奉神的态度。
The sermon title today is the attitude to serve God.
那我一讲态度，大家可能就有不同的想法了。
So when I talk about attitude, maybe you have a different thinking.
有没有想过什么是态度啊？
Have you ever think about what is attitude?
我们常常对态度有很多的描述和形容，但是对态度什么概念，我们不一定很清楚。
And oftentimes we just kind of describe it, but we don't really know what is the concept about this word.
你比如说是态度会决定高度，对不对？
For example, we say the attitude determines your altitude.
你观察一个人，你要想知道这个人这一生能走多高，不用看别的，看他态度就行了。
If you see how high this person can go, just look at his attitude.
一个人的接人待物，
A person, how he treats people,
一个人与人说话的方式，
how he talks to people,
他心中所怀的心思意念，
and what's in his mindset,
这个人生命的本质，
and the core of his life.
其实都可以在他的态度中表现出来。
It just revealed in his attitude.
其实态度是最集中的表达人的性格、人格、品格、职格和灵格。
So the actual attitude just represents all different kind of a character of us.
当然，这从小到大栽培过来的时候呢，我们可能留下不同的痕迹。
Of course, it's from our growing. Actually, it just leaves some mark on our
有些是
life.
动力，有些是阻力。
Some are just kind of help us. Some just kind of like an obstacle to us.
所以，如果一个人与人之间的态度是如此的重要，
So if an attitude is so important,
那可能我们需要思想一下，我们对待神的态度是怎样。
then we have to think about how our attitude is toward God.
我们能不能够说，我们对神的态度也决定了我们与神关系的高度呢？
So can we say that our attitude toward God just determine how high our attitude is?
这是我们今天需要思考的题目，对不对？
And this is what we need to think about.
我们听到应该已经听成行家里手了，对不对？
So we listen to so many messages, we should be kind of professional about it.
如果你还是外行，可能还在听牧师讲道的听热闹。
So if you're still not really into it, you just listen on the surface.
但是如果你是内行的话，开始听出一些门道来了。
But if you're really into the message, you should get some point.
其实我所说的门道，就是经文当中本身存在的结构。
So what I'm trying to say is we can get the structure of the
那
verse.
今年我们的门徒训练，我主要就是跟大家讲思想结构。
So this year's discipleship, we just learn how to the structure of the verse.
经文中的结构是神表达他自己思想的方式。
The structure in the verses actually just represented how God his thinking model.
我这里跟你讲讲今天经文的3个结构，大家记一下。
So let me tell you what is the three structures of today's verse.
看今天的经文呢，首先是上下文的结构。
So first, today's scripture, the first structure is the relationship of the context.
因为在今天的经文以前，希伯来书作者讲了信、望、爱3个字嘛。
Because before the verse today, and the author talk about faith, hope, and the love.
有了信、望、爱 ，What about your attitude？ 你的态度是什么
And
呢？
after faith, hope, and love, what is your attitude?
留意经文作者当中的心意，他在表达这个意思。
So just pay attention. This is how the author of the book and he's talking about.
第二个结构呢，今天这段经文是整卷希伯来书五段插入语的第5段。
And also the second structure is talking about the fifth parenthesis in this book.
当然也是最后一段插入语了。
And this is also the last one.
第3个结构就是今天信息本身的结构。
And the third structure is the message itself.
这是我今天主要跟大家讲的。
And this is the main point I want to tell you.
侍奉神的态度。
The attitude to serve God.
我们先来看第1点。
Let's see the first point.
敬虔战敬的心。
Godly trembling heart.
换句话讲，我们侍奉神，我们要问问自己，我们有没有感受到敬虔和战敬呢？
So in other words, when we serve Lord, do we have the godly trembling heart?
我刚才问过大家了，什么是态度？
So I just ask you, what is attitude?
我相信每个人都在心里边在思考，但未必有一个清楚的答案。
And I think most of us, we're just thinking about it, but we don't have a clear
你
answer.
如果是上网去查的话呢，态度的这个资料太多了，非
If
常
you
委屈。
go online, you can see all the answers.
如果让我去表达一个比较客观、简单的这个 definition 的定义呢，
So if you want me to just have the objective just definition.
所以我认为态度就是人生价值观、内心活动的外在表现。
So I think attitude is our outer appearance. Actually, it's just from a reveal from our inside activity.
所以，如果明白这个概念，我们就不难明白刚才我们所说的，一个人的态度决定了他的人生的高度。
So if we understand about this, then we realize attitude determine our altitude.
那当然，一个人服侍神的态度，也决定了他服侍的果效大小好坏。
So a person's attitude to serve God also determines and how effective is about his serving.
希伯来书的作者他在分享信息的时候，每一步是一环扣一环，逻辑非常严谨。
So the author of Hebrews actually he explained this. It's just kind of very structured.
他一开始就向我们介绍了神的属性是爱，神就是爱。
And first he introduced about God's character, that is love.
那怎么知道他是爱呢？
How do we know it is
他在
love?
历史当中选出云彩般的见证人，来做一个美好的见证，来说明这个信心和盼望。
So in the history, the church history, and God just used all those the witnesses to show what their faith and hope is.
这就是为什么圣经现在向我们每一个人要一样东西，你的态度是什么？
And that is what the Bible is asking us for the godly trembling heart.
请问你的态度当中有没有一个敬虔和战兢的心呢？
So in your attitude, do you have this godly trembling heart?
那我们在这里停1秒钟，摸摸自己的心，我真的有敬虔战兢的心吗？服
So
侍神。
let's just pause like 1 second. Think about this. Ask ourselves, do we have the
大
heart?
家在这一点上可要停留下来，稍稍等一等，问问自己的心。
We really have to just pause a little bit and then ask us,
如
ask
果我
our
们
heart.
服侍神没有敬虔战兢，其实我们是个很可怕的人的。
If we do not have the godly trembling heart, actually it's very terrible.
没有敬虔和战兢，你一定是一个骄傲的人，
Without godly trembling heart, you must be a very proud person.
或者是一个完全没有信心的人。
Or you may be a person just totally out of confidence.
在逻辑上不可能有别的选择，
In the logic, you don't have other
你
choices.
或者敬虔战兢，
Maybe you're godly trembling.
没有这一样的话，你一定在2个陷阱，撒旦为你准备好了，
And without this, and Satan just prepared the traps for you.
你很容易落到骄傲里面。
you are very easily just fall to the pride.
你看我多了不起，我能做这样的服饰。
And look at me, how good I am. I can do this kind of serving.
你看别人服饰都不如我。
And look at other people, they're not good like me.
你看我会做这样服饰哎。
And look at me, I can do this kind of serving.
敬虔不在，骄傲一定滋长的。
If you don't have this godly heart, then the pride is growing.
第二个陷阱就是不信，
And
小信。
And the second trap is, and you do not believe, you have a little faith.
当我们来到神的面前，没有一种战兢的感受的时候，
And when we come to the Lord, we do not have the godly trembling heart.
我们会不把神当一回事。
And we may just we can just neglect God.
人是一个很奇怪的动物，你知道吧？
Human beings is a very strange
是
animal, right?
非常非常奇怪。
Very strange.
当他自己不信什么东西的时候呢，
When the person, he does not believe in anything,
他一定会去找偶像的。
for sure he will look for
而且
idols.
今天的偶像都是隐形的。
And today's idol actually is invisible.
我有时候跟别人开玩笑，我说现代的偶像都是隐者龟。
I told people that nowadays the
隐者龟。
idols is like a ninja.
既然隐者龟怎么讲？
Is a ninja?
就是
Ninja turtle?
它有个专门的字，隐者什么，就是日本的那个隐者的拿个龟拿个刀。
Yeah, it's a Japanese the
Yeah.
cartoon, the
就是
ninja.
偶像藏在我们血液里边，我们自己不知道的。
And that is an idol hidden in our heart, and we did not even notice.
这个表现的方式，有的时候是个人，有的时候是自己，有的时候是金钱。
Sometimes it could be a person, or maybe yourself, or it's money.
希伯来书作者表达对神的敬虔的背景是什么呢？
So how the author of the Hebrew, how he represents this kind of godly trembling heart?
其实我们大家应该熟悉的，对吧？
So we should be familiar with the background.
因为出埃及记我跟大家讲过。
So I mentioned to you in the book of the Exodus.
那今年以来，我们去团契的时候，整本圣经查经，我们也经历过。
And this year in our Friday night fellowship, we also read the Bible about this.
在出埃及记19章第1节是这么讲，听我
In
读。
Exodus 19:1.
以色列人出埃及以后，满了3个月那一天，就来到西乃的旷野。
On the first day of the third month after the Israelites left Egypt.
我们需要了解这段背景，对不对
And？we need to know about the background.
那埃及逼迫压迫了以色列人400年，
So the Egyptians, they just kind of compelled the Israelites for 400 years.
400年满了这一天，他们就离开埃及了，
And when the time is up, and
Oh.
then they left Egypt.
进入黑暗的旷野，
And they entered into the wilderness.
然后在摩西的带领下，他们过了红海，
And Moses led them to pass on the Red Sea.
然后7拐8弯，终于来到了这里，
And finally, they get to this place.
走了3个月。
They walked for 3 months.
来到这里干什么呢？
And what do they do over there?
其实神要跟他们立个约，
So God have a covenant with them.
他们第一次在这里准备领受神的十诫。
And that is the first time they received the 10 Commandments from God.
领受十诫之前，人要自洁啊。
So before they receive the 10 Commandments, and they have to self-purify.
所以，当我们来服侍神的时候，我们自己需要生命自洁，自己洁净自己。
When we come to serve the Lord, we just have to self-purify.
我们每个主日来到教会，就是一个服侍神的一个生命。
And every Sunday we come to the church, it's a life to serve God.
我们怀着怎么样的心思意念来到神的殿中？
So what kind of mindset we have?
如果在时间上、在金钱上、在心思意念上，我们没有尽忠心的话呢？
If in our mindset we do not have the faithfulness,
我们未必找到原因的。
we may not find the reason.
我们没有想到这是一个侍奉神的一个高度，
We may not understand actually that's the altitude to serve God.
这个高度是由你对神的态度去决定。
And this altitude actually determined
我的
by
带大家
your
怎么
attitude.
去联系到自己的生命，大家听
So
好。
I'm just helping you to connect this with your life.
我们在神面前有敬虔的心吗？
So in front of God, do we have this godly trembling heart?
我们在神的面前有一个战兢的心吗？
Do we have a trembling heart?
我们有这2颗心来到教会，你的态度是不一样的。
If we have both, when we come to church, our attitude is different.
你来到这里的时间也是不一样的。
And the time you arrive church is
来到这
different.
里以后，你的姿态也是不一样的。
And when you come here, actually your posture is
来
different.
到这里，你是马上祷告呢，还是马上找人去说话呢？
When you arrive church, do you pray first,
你是
or you find
准
somebody
时
to
来，还是
talk?
提早来，还是晚一点来呢？
Do you come a little bit early, or
其实
come
这
late?
都是我们侍奉的态度，对不对？
And this is all about our attitude.
敬虔与战兢是我们生命当中必不可少的态度啊。
So godly and trembling heart is the attitude that we should
因为
have.
当我们没有这两个态度的时候呢，
So when we do not have these two
我
attitudes,
们会不将神放在眼里的。
and we will not just care about God.
你神算老几？我看你没有什么了不起，
And who are you? And I don't care about you.
看不见摸不着，对不对？
And I cannot see you, I cannot touch you.
我眼前的事情重要一点。
And the things that I can see in front of me, that's more
你忽略
important.
了一点，眼前的利益恰恰是神所厌恶的偶像。
But you forgot, actually, the benefit you can see in front of you, actually, that is what God does not like.
所以神就吩咐他们，你们要3天自洁。
So God says you need to self-purify for 3 days.
好，到第3天预备好了怎么办呢？
And after that, they ready for the 3rd day. And what did they do?
出埃及记19章11节是这么讲，
Here, the verse 11.
他说：“因为第3天，耶和华要在众百姓面前降临在西乃山。”
Because on that day, the Lord will come down on Mount Sinai in the sight of all people.
亲爱的弟兄姐妹，
Dear brothers and
我们有没有
sisters,
想过，主日当我们聚集在一起的时候，
have we ever thought about this? On Sunday, when we get together
你
here,
们想的这是一个什么日子？你们想，
and do you know what kind of date is this?
这是上帝降临的日子哎，
This is a day that God arrives.
三位一体真神就在我们当中哎，
And the triune God is with us.
你不相信吗？
Don't you believe it?
你不当一回事吗？
And you don't care?
还是你真的相信他？
Or you really believe
如
it?
果你真相信他，你可能你的整个走路的姿势都会改变，
If you really believe it, even the way you walk is different.
你不敢随便这么样走路，对
And
不
you will
对？
not just walk like that.
你可能会比较谨慎小心的行走你每一个人生的脚步，
And
对
you
不对？
may just walk just cautiously on every step.
我很清楚的可以跟大家分享一种感受，
I can clearly just express to you about my
上
feeling.
帝正在期盼着我们每一个人用不变的忠诚行走踏稳人生的每一步啊！
And God is just waiting for us to have an unchangeable, the faithful heart to walk on His path.
呀，这是神第一次颁布十诫的时候的历史背景。
So this is a history background that the first time God gave the 10
呀，
Commandments.
摩西记载呢说，当时营中的百姓尽都发颤了。
So Moses recorded that everyone in the camp trembled.
呀，当时的百姓的浑身发抖的，
And all people, they were trembled.
呀，浑身都发抖。
Trembled.
今天我们有谁有这种感受呢？
Today, who has this feeling?
呀，在出埃及记的时候呢，
So in the book of the Exodus,
呀，我查遍整个出埃及记，
I look at this, the whole book of the
其
Exodus.
实我查不到摩西在当时说他有害怕的，
I cannot find that what if Moses say anything.
他反倒
How he
劝百
feel.
姓，你们不要害怕，告诉百
He
姓，
only tell the people, do not be afraid.
这是圣经在出埃及记的时候对摩西的记载。
And that is what's recorded in Exodus about
你
Moses.
别忘了，出埃及记是摩西写的，
But don't forget, Moses, he's the author of
Yeah. 他
Exodus.
可能没有将自己这种害怕的感觉加到自己所写的出埃及记里面，
So he may not add his own attitude in this book that he wrote.
但是希伯来书将他的感受揭开了。
But in the book of Hebrew, recorded about his feeling.
呀，1500年之后，希伯来书的作者为他的生命补上了注脚。
So 1500 years later, the book of Hebrew, the author, I just wrote down here.
在我们今天读的希伯来书的19章12章21节，
It's in Hebrew 12:21.
我甚是恐惧战兢。
I'm trembling with fear.
呀，留意这个1500年这个微小的变化没有？
So just did you see the change after 1500 years?
这是我常常鼓励弟兄姐妹读经要读细呀、
So that's this oftentimes I encourage brother sister when we read the Bible just have to read in details.
如果没有希伯来书这个补充呢，
If without this the adding this verse
这
in
个
Hebrew
信息新旧约之间是不全的。
and the New Testament, Old Testament is not quite complete.
我就常常为以色列人感到可惜，
I oftentimes just feel it's a pity just for the Israelites.
因为如果他们单读旧约，就读不到新约希伯来书的解释了。
Because if they just read the Old Testament, they don't see the message in
而
the
希
New
伯来
Testament.
书是新约是旧约的显微镜啊。
And the book of Hebrew is just like a magnifier of the Old Testament. Testament.
而希伯来书是出埃及记的放大镜。
And the book of Hebrew, actually, you can just see even the closer the detail for the Old Testament.
希伯来书这个作者也是蛮狠的，我觉得。
And I think the author of the Hebrew, actually, he's really
他
something.
把摩西藏在里面的一个软弱也揭示出来，
He
让我们
just
看见。
revealed the weakness of Moses in his book.
但是你知道，这个不是最重要的，
But this is not the most important
重要
thing.
的是作者告诉我们说，我们服侍神的态度应该包括一个战兢的感觉。
And the most important thing is when we serve God, we should have this kind of attitude with a trembling heart.
因为这个战兢的感觉是你的敬畏之心啊。
Because the trembling heart, actually, that is your fearful heart.
你看看今天世界的局势，
If you look at today's world,
你观察一下今天世界的风云人物，
if you just observe those people who are just kind of famous or outstanding,
我们极少在今天的世界人物当中发现有敬畏之心。
and very few we see someone who has this kind of the fearful, trembling heart.
呀，当然毫无疑问，爱里没有惧怕嘛，圣经说，
But
对
of
不对？
course, no doubt, there's no fear in love.
这是新约在约翰一书4章18节所彰显的真理，对不对？
It's in the book of 1 John.
好不好？一起把它读一读，好不好？
Let's read together.
爱里，来，1、2、3，爱里没有惧怕，爱既完全，就把惧怕除去，因为惧怕里含着刑罚，惧怕的人在爱里未得完全。读经的人需要会意啊，
So when we read the Bible, we need to really understand
什么意思呢？
what does that mean.
读经要读全背的经文，
So when we read the Bible, we just have to read the complete verses.
不要片面，不要肢解圣经啊。
So don't just explain the Bibles just from just the partially
在
message.
爱里当然没有惧怕嘛，
In love, of course, there's no fear.
但是我们需要思考一下这句话什么意思啊？
But we need to think about what does that mean?
什么意思呢？
What does that mean?
因为神就是爱啊，
Because God is love,
对不对？
right?
在这里的完全的原文是 perfect， 是完美的意思。
Here, the complete actually means perfect.
所以在这里的翻译上，爱就是神，神就是爱，两者可以互通的在这里。
Therefore, here it says that love is God and God is love.
在主没有回来之前呢，
So before God returned,
你我们每一个人都是在爱里没有完全的惧怕人。
before God returned, actually we are not complete yet in His love and His fear.
所以这一点我们就需要很清楚的知道我们的属灵光景和现实，对不对？
And therefore, we need to understand what is our spiritual situation.
如果明白这个真理，下面的经文就比较容易解释了。
If we understand this, then the next verse is easy to
爱
explain.
里没有惧怕，指的是神人关系的目标。
So there's no fear in love. That means that is the goal for the relationship between
惧
God and
怕
people.
而又无法在神的爱当中完美的我们呢？
So what about, and just like us, we have the fear and we cannot be complete in God's love.
圣经对我们的要求是当存敬畏之心
So the Bible just requires us to have a fearful heart.
啊，这个等一会主日学可以再多解释一下这一点点，不
And
容易讲。
we can just explain further in Sunday school.
亚当的后裔在神的大能面前没有惧怕，这是不真实的。
And the descendant of Adam, they don't have the fear in front of God. Actually, it's not true.
我们为什么会惧怕呢？
And why we have the fear?
我们里面有罪嘛。
Because we have sins.
你要说你的里边没有罪呢，
If you say you have no
你
sins,
是以神为说谎的嘛。
and you just think God is lying.
啊，约翰一书在这里讲得很详细。
And in 1 John, it's talked very clearly.
从因罪而来的惧怕转化为对神的敬畏。
Transform the fear from sin to a fearful heart to the Lord, then serving God is the only way.
服侍神就是必经之路了。
And serving God is the only way.
啊，在服侍神的过程当中，训练、操练我们的心，这就是唯一的道路。
Cannot practice our heart while we serve the Lord.
所以反过来讲，敬虔、敬畏之心，就成为侍奉神的第一态度。
And therefore, the godly, trembling heart just become the first attitude to serve the Lord.
敬虔、战兢。
Godly trembling.
我们心中真的存有这样的态度的话呢，
If we really have this kind of attitude,
你对神对人的高度就会不一样。
then your attitude toward people and God will be different.
好，我们来看第二点，
Let's see the second point.
也是第二个服侍神的态度，
And that's the second attitude to
是
serve God.
感恩、坦然之心。
Thankful and a calm heart.
从敬畏到感恩，
from fearful to thankful,
从战惊到坦然。
and from trembling to feeling calm.
圣经在这里用了一个很特别的句子结构。
And here the Bible used a very special structure in the sentence.
它用的是不是什么什么，乃是什么什么。
And the Bible says it's not this so and so, but it is so and so.
圣经在这里拉出了一幅永远的图画。
So here the Bible just draw a eternal picture.
好让我们去仰望那天上的耶路撒冷。
So that we can look up to the heavenly Jerusalem.
希伯来书的作者从历史中的西乃山，
So the author of Hebrews from the Mount Sinai in history.
仿佛乘坐一部穿越时空的巴士，
And it seems like taking a bus is to go beyond the time and space.
然后一直开到了白色大宝座面前来接受神的审判。
And just drove the car and to the white big throne and receive God's judgment.
所以第二点，大家留意圣经用的这个 structure 非常奇妙。
So you see the structure here is so special.
我们都知道审判呢要从神的家里开始。
And we all know that the judgment starts from God's family.
23节说，有名录在天上诸长子之会所共聚的总会，有审判众人的神和被成全之义人的灵魂。
So to the church of the firstborn whose names are written in heaven, you have come to God, the
Yeah.
judge of all.
这是一
And
个，这是一个什么图画？
so what kind of picture is this?
这是个到末世审判的图画。
And this is the picture of the last days.
第一个问题我们必须面对的，
The first question we have to face,
无论是你去到审判台前，还是神把你带到审判台前，
no matter you go to the judgment seat by yourself or you were led to the judgment seat,
你的心坦然吗？
does your heart, do you have the calm heart?
我再问一次，你的心坦然吗？
I ask you one more time.
你今天
Do you have a
所
calm
作
heart?
所为，使你到那一天坦然吗？
So all the things you do, will you have a calm heart on that day?
可能回答是坦然或者 not sure， 对不对？
And the answer may be yes or not sure.
你可能需要知道怎样才得以坦然，这是你关心。
You may want to know how can you do, and so you have a calm heart.
我猜你可能应该猜得到怎么坦然，
And I think you can just guess and how you can make it.
就是怀着一个感恩的心嘛。
And that is have the thanksgiving heart.
因为我们得救是本乎恩，
Because when we receive the salvation, it's because of the God's
也
grace
因着信。
and because of our faith.
我们在救恩上自己添加不了任何东西，成为救恩得救的条件。
So there's no condition we can add on to our
所
salvation.
以我们只有向神献上感恩的心，对不对？
Therefore, we can only give the thanksgiving heart.
我们需要清楚对谁感恩，
We need to know who we feel thankful to,
如何感恩。
how to feel thankful.
这就是24节上半节讲的，我们要对新约的中保耶稣及所洒的血。
So on verse 24, to Jesus, the mediator of the New Testament and the New Covenant.
其实，如果你不是犹太背景的基督徒呢，听这个话会有点困惑，不知
So
所然。
if you are the Christian with the Jew background, you may not really understand what this
因为
talk about.
这一句话是显而易见对犹太背景的基督徒所说的。
Because this sentence is talking to the Christian with the Jew background.
因为在他们的背景当中呢，立位五祭是他们的家常便饭。
Because in their heart, actually, the five offering in the Levites, actually, that's what they do always.
而如果一个犹太背景的基督徒呢，
So for a Christian with a Jew background,
他是基于立位五祭来看耶稣基督的宝血。
so they look at the Jesus, the holy blood from the five offering in the Leviticus.
很快就会发现，耶稣基督的宝血是一次献上了永远的活祭。
And then pretty soon they see Jesus just have the one time and the eternal redemption.
当然，在希伯来书有趣的是，圣经提到了亚伯的血。
But also in this book, I'm talking about the blood of Abel.
如果你对那个犹太人的背景历史不清楚的话，你也会在这里困惑打个结。
And you may be confused if you're not familiar with the Jewish history.
他不提别的血，提亚伯的血。
So here it doesn't talk about anybody's blood, but talk about the blood
你
of
打开
Abel.
旧约的历史，为主去流血舍命的多了。
If you open the Bible, there are many people die for Jesus.
为什么提亚伯？
Why mention Abel?
亚伯在圣经当中与基督的关系是什么？
So what is the relationship between Abel and God?
亚伯的生命在圣经当中的历史第一地位是什么？
So what is the first status for Abel in the Bible?
我们知道亚伯是圣经当中第一位 为义受逼迫而死的义人。
And we see Abel, that's the first righteous person and who died from the persecution.
从某种程度上来讲，亚伯是圣经放下去第一个基督的影儿。
So Abel is this kind of like the first shadow that the Bible put, the first one to
我要讲的是
represent
我要
reveal
讲的是
Jesus.
这不过是个影儿。
What I'm trying to say is it's just but a shadow.
我生怕大家看亚伯看得过于高。
And because I don't want you to see Abel as a so high.
当然他是非常了不起的一个人，
Of course, he's a great person.
他蒙神的拣选，成为表达耶稣基督第一个影儿。
And he was chosen by God and to be the first person like as a shadow to represent Jesus Christ.
那换一句话讲，今天你我的服饰再怎么了不起，
And in other words, no matter how great your serving is,
你也不过是没有记载在圣经当中那个卑微的不能再卑微的那个小小的影儿而
and
已。
you are just a little humble shadow.
所以希伯来书的作者会继续说什么呢？
So therefore, the author of Hebrews says,
他说：“这血所说的比亚伯的血所说的更美呀、
that speak a better word than the blood of Abel.
坦然是救恩的确据，
So feeling calm, actually, that's assurance of the salvation.
感恩则是指向救恩的根源。”
And feeling thankful is pointing at a region of salvation.
希伯来书的作者要求我们坦然的服侍，
So the author of Hebrew asks us to serve with a calm heart.
他要求我们心底无私，天地宽
And he just wants us just don't have anything hidden.
呀。当我们心底无私的时候呢，
So if we have nothing hidden,
你就会有力量，
then we have strength.
你就不会因为一句话就跳起来。
Then you would not just jump up and because somebody says something.
当我们用情绪、脾气去回应矛盾的时候呢，
If we use our emotion to react,
其实本质上就是心里面有私心嘛。
and that is in our heart we have kind of selfish
因为
reason.
我的利益受到了损害，
And because my benefit has been
我的
hurt,
面子受到了损害
and，my face is hurt,
我的感觉受到了伤
my
害，
feeling will get hurt,
所以我就以牙还牙。
and therefore I just revenge.
但是当我们心底真的把私心拿走的时候呢，
But if we just take away our selfish heart,
你会经历一种温柔的力量，
and you will feel just kind of a tender heart,
你会去为你自己的过错去道歉，
and you will say sorry for your mistake,
你会不介意别人看见自己的软弱和丑陋。
and you would not care that people see your weakness.
其实这是最大的坦然呐、
Actually, that is the biggest feeling calm.
我记得我大概30年前去挪威的时候，
And I remember 30 years ago when I went to Norway,
我就觉得什么地方好像都不对了。
and I feel like everything is not right
我就在中国的时候，我觉得很多生活习惯到挪威不实用。
because all kinds of the habit I had in China, it doesn't work in Norway.
从小到大我们在中国长大，谁不说什么假话啦，编个小谎啊，这家常便饭的事情。
And from the background of China, then who would not lie?
但是到了挪威以后，发现这都没用了。
But when I went to Norway, it doesn't work.
你如果讲一句假话，你身边朋友都没了。
If you say something, if you just lie,
大
and your
家
friend will leave you,
宁肯分享自己生命中的软弱而得到朋友，而不会讲假话去失去朋友。
and they're willing to share their weakness and do not like to lie.
生命是奇妙的。
Life is amazing.
我们经历也会让我们生命会有不同的提高。
And also with our experience, it will also kind of raise up our altitude.
但是如果你一旦有一天经历到坦然这2个字的时候呢，
But if one day you really experience a feeling of calm,
你会发现你生命里边的透亮而带给你的能力。
and you will see the transparent heart will give you the strength.
坦然是在神的面前坦然。
So have the calm heart, actually, it's in front of God.
如果在神的面前不坦然，在人的面前是不可能去透明的。
If we do not have the calm heart in front of God, actually, in front of people, we do not have a transparent heart.
怀着感恩的心，你的服侍才会服侍的久。
And with the thanksgiving heart, then we can serve longer.
当你的每一项服侍都是怀着感恩的心的时候呢，
If every serving that you did is have a thanksgiving heart,
你服侍的年月会长久一些。
then you can serve longer.
不然很快你就会感到有苦毒，觉得心不甘情不愿了。
And otherwise, pretty soon, you have a bitterness.
当你没有感恩的心的时候呢，
When you do not have the thankful heart,
生命是不可能有喜乐，
and there will not be joy in your heart,
你也讲不出见证，
and you don't have a testimony,
你也更加不可能蒙神的悦纳。
and you cannot even receive be pleased by God.
感恩
Thanksgiving
与坦然，
and feeling calm.
这是侍奉神的第二种态度。
This is a second attitude to serve
摸摸
God.
自己的心，问问自己，我有吗？
Ask ourselves, do I really have it?
我们来看第三点，
Let's say the third point.
谨慎喜乐之心。
Cautious and a joyful heart.
什么是谨慎呢？
So what is a cautious?
小心吗？
Does that mean we be careful?
走每一步路，看看有没有什么东西吗？
And if we just walk each step and see if there's anything,
其实谨慎是一种态度，
actually cautious is an attitude.
谨慎也是在神眼中看为非常宝贵的品格。
And that's a great character in God's eyes.
呀，这种品格不是说谨慎一会儿，
It's not said you only be cautious for a
圣经
little while.
吩咐我们是总要谨慎。
And the Bible said we just have to be always be cautious.
我们把这段经文读一遍25节，好不好？
Let's read the verse.
你们总要谨慎，不可弃绝那向你们说话的，因为那些弃绝在地上警戒他们的，尚且不能逃罪，何况我们违背那从天上警戒我们的呢？总要谨慎。
Always be cautious.
我就到原文当中去查一查这个句子啦，
So we just have to. I look at the original text.
发现查来查去，原文当中没有"总要谨慎"这4个字，
So when I see this, I really don't see this word as "see to it."
是不是圣经翻译有错误呢？
Is there a mistake in the translation?
我看希腊文没有，
And I saw in the Greek, they
我
don't
看
have
看
it.
英文有没有呢？
And I see the English, do they have it?
英文也没有。
And English, they don't have it
我看
either.
英文的语言比较简单，查查法语和德语吧。
And then I check on the French and the German,
也没有。
and they don't have it either.
拉丁文有没有呢？
What about Latin?
拉丁文有。
They do have it.
这奇怪了，什么道理呢？
And why? It's so strange.
我就进到这个句子经文的结构里面去看一下。
So I go into the structure of the verse.
其实，在这一个经文里边藏着"总要谨慎"这4个字。
Actually, in the verse, they just hidden this word, have to be cautious.
那你现在读这个经，我们把那个"你们总要谨慎"这几个字不读，我们直接不可来一起读一遍来。不可弃绝那向你们说话的，因为那些弃绝在地上警戒他们的，尚且不能逃罪，何况我们违背那从天上警戒我们的呢？读完以后你什么感受啊？
So after you read it, how do you feel?
哇，
You may think, wow,
小心哦，
be careful,
谨慎哦。
be cautious.
你摸到这种感受吗？
So do you feel it?
我想这是翻译这节经文的时候的人呢，把这个句子带出来了。
And I think the person translate this and just bring up this word.
特别是中文了，中文读完以后觉得没有你们总要谨慎，好像缺点什么东西。
And especially in Chinese, seems like it's lacking something.
英文不需要。
English, we don't need it.
西方的语言这已经在这个句子里面表达了谨慎之意了。
Because the Western language, they already have the cautious hidden in the sentence.
所以有的时候翻译圣经也是不容易的，
So actually, translation is not easy.
因为你要从这个语言背后的文化去翻译这个句子。
And because we translate just from the culture behind this, the words.
希伯来书的作者用的比较是个天壤之别啊。
So the author of Hebrew, actually, the text here he described is just like a
不可
difference.
弃绝真道是圣经在这里放下的符号。
And we cannot abandon the truth. That is the word.
是一个警戒的符号。
It is a warning sign.
所以谨慎劝勉的含义呢是显而易见的。
So the meaning that to encourage people to be cautious, it's obviously we can see.
我们如果服侍神不谨慎呢，
If we do not be cautious when we serve God,
你可能有点像老熊掰棒子，对不对
it may be
？The bear pick up the corn。OK， 知道老熊怎么掰棒子吗？
and you know how the bear did that.
问问焕辉你会不会？我们明天把焕辉派到玉米地里去掰棒子，好不好？浣熊，摘一个夹在里边，然后第二个动作是什么？再摘一个，再夹在里边，这个就掉了。然后走到最后拿2个出来，我今天丰收了。
So you take one, you drop one, you take one, and then drop the other one, and you thought you just have a handful.
谨慎是我们生命当中神眼中看为极其宝贵的品格。
So have a cautious heart. Actually, that's God treasure that.
你知道为什么我们每个礼拜我们敬拜的人要 rehearsal 啊，要
And do you
排练
understand？why we have to have a worship rehearsal every week?
这成为我们教会的 legacy， 就成为教会的传统
And
和
this is
规矩。
the tradition and the legacy of our
如果
church.
你不 rehearsal 的话呢，你不许上台服侍。
If we do not have rehearsal, we cannot stand on here, the stage.
道理何在？
And what is the
你
reason?
看我这么了不起，我不用 rehearsal 了。
And you may say, oh, how great I am. I don't need rehearsal.
我本事大，我上台就能演呐。
And I am so great. I don't even need rehearsal. I can just go have the show.
我们会说 No, sorry，
And we'll tell you,
为什么？
no, we can't. Sorry.
因为你侍奉神的态度要怎么样？谨慎，对不对？
Because the attitude to serve God, we need to be cautious.
好，喜乐，
Joy.
喜乐是圣灵的果子，
So joy is the fruit of the Holy Spirit.
也成为神所命定的态度。
And that is the attitude that God commands us.
这是很奇妙的事情。
It's very amazing.
圣经将圣灵的果子当作我们人侍奉神的态度。
So in the Bible, use the fruit of the Holy Spirit become our attitude to serve God.
28节，所以我们既得了不能震动的国，就当感恩，照着神所喜悦的，用虔诚敬畏的心侍奉神。
Therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful. So,
好。喜乐既然是圣灵的果子，
since joy is the fruit of the Holy Spirit,
那当然就是神所赐的恩典了嘛。
of course, that's a grace from God.
也就是说，人的喜悦与神的喜悦，在恩典上在此合而为一。
And that means that the people's joy and what pleased to God, the grace,
我盼望
actually
大
is
家
united in one.
明白这一条真理很重要。
I hope you can understand this truth.
我们常常是只顾自己的喜乐，而不顾神的喜悦。
A lot of times we just care about our joy, but we do not care about God's joy.
如果你的喜乐和神的喜悦不合一的话呢，
If your joy and God's joy are not united in
那
one,
显而易见的不是圣灵的果子啊，
obviously that's not the fruit of the Holy Spirit.
只是你自己的血肉之躯的表达的感受而
And
已
it just represents your flesh.
呀。如果你的喜乐和神的喜悦合一的话呢，
If your joy and God's joy are united in one,
你就结出圣灵的果子了。
and you bear the fruit of the Holy Spirit,
这是一个侍奉神的态度。
that is the attitude to serve God.
如果大家明白这一点的话呢，
If we understand
你
this,
就会活出一个凡事讨神喜悦的生命。
and we can live out of the life that please to God in
如果你
everything.
拥有这样的态度，请问你的人生的高度会走到哪里呢？
If you have this kind of attitude, and what is the altitude you will reach?
侍奉神的态度决定了我们属灵生命的高度，对不对？
And the attitude to serve God is represent our attitude.
敬虔战敬之心，
So with the fearful, trembling heart,
感恩坦然的心，
and thankful and a calm heart,
谨慎喜乐的心，
and cautious and a joyful heart.
这就是我们侍奉神的态度。
And this is the attitude, our attitude to serve God.
请问这样的态度，你愿意拥有吗？
Do you have this kind of heart? You want to have it?
我们一起祷告。
Let's pray.
天父，感谢你，
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you.
感谢你今天将你的话语打开，让我们看见这奥秘。
And we thank you, you just let us see the secret.
主啊，今天我们愿意来到你的面前，一同的思考。
And God, we come to you and we're willing to think.
我们不愿意做一个愚昧人，
We don't want to be a fool.
我们愿意在你的话语当中做一个智慧人。
We want to be a wise person in your word.
主啊，就求你今天带领我们吧，
God, please guide us.
让我们每一个人都有一个蒙你悦纳的生命的态度，
So that each one of us have the attitude that please to you.
让我们一生一世成为服侍你的人，
So just let us just to serve you with all our life
有蒙你悦纳的态度。
and have the attitude pleased by you.
感谢祷告，奉耶稣基督的名。